who's up for a drink. After staying up a little later than I normally would to catch the end of the Bucks-Bills game, which really has no impact on me directly, but it's Brady and anyone that competes with the Patriots kind of interests me. So yeah, so I stayed up a little bit later, so I could definitely use a pick-me-up this morning. So Monday, December 13th, day 13 of the Keurig K-Cup calendar, Advent calendar. Today we have Pete's Coffee, the Major Dickinson's blend. I don't know what Major Dickinson did. I'm sure he discovered something. And yeah, I'm not too familiar with Pete's. I know it's a big name out there, but I'm not too familiar with it. When I get coffee for home, for myself, I tend to go as local as possible. If I can't get New Hampshire, I try to go New England. Or if there's something interesting out there that I try to get my hands on. So Pete's is a very ubiquitous brand. It's everywhere. You can get it every grocery store out there, as far as I can tell. It's at all the grocery stores I go to. So, all right, let's see what we got here. All right, it's a dark roast. It has a strong roast flavor, but not too overpowering, not too charred. It is a very, very appropriate. Now it's like this is a perfect Monday kind of coffee. You're like, oh, it's the weekend, I gotta go back to work. All right, now it's a little bit more manageable kind of thing. All right, well, enough sniffing, let's get to sipping. It's a very light body coffee. It has sharp edges. Actually, not even sharp edges, it's a sharp right down the middle. It's a very, very bold mohawk kind of flavor that just peaks. It's like slicing right down through, not like cutting slices, but it's like boom, right down the middle. A high note, if you will. So the heavy roast and whatever flavor profile this is getting, I have a bias against African beans from my cold brew experience. They offer that light fruity flavor that people might enjoy in hot coffee, but when it's in a cold brew, it comes off very sour. Now this is coming in with some of those high notes, which makes me think it's an African blend. I prefer more of the bassy, low, dark, rich, Central South American notes. I could be totally off base. It's early in the morning, and maybe my palate is not geared up yet to function properly. It's possible. It could happen. All right, second sip or third sip, whatever sip that was, it's early, is much more mellow. So I don't know if I was just getting something off the top, but this is a much more heavy-handed, bassy, full-flavored, full-bodied, not body texture, but body as in presentation of flavor. Oh, but see, then the sweetness comes in on the finish, or that high note. I really wonder what this blend is. If you guys know, drop a comment below so I can check it out. Yeah, very interesting. And thank you for the comments about for you know who you are. I don't know your handle offhand. For the comments on some of the previous videos, thank you for following along with me. I'm glad you're trying it, enjoying it too. Yeah, that was an interesting. Was it the duos? That was an interesting one. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope everyone else is enjoying their coffee, and even if it's not following the calendar coffee, hope you just like your coffee today. Cause how bad is it when you don't like your coffee? When you get a bad cup of coffee, you're like, oh, that was a mistake. I regret doing that. Especially for someone who enjoys coffee, someone who really embraces coffee, versus some of the people kind of like me who needs coffee. I need the caffeine. I tend to go to work very early in the morning, so I need that little pick-me-up for me to stay up, kind of thing. So yeah, this is an interesting cup of coffee. I'm not sure how I feel about it. And it kind of differs from sip to sip, which you know what, I like that. It's not a one-note coffee. There's things going on there that I haven't been able to decipher yet. So I like that. All right. Well, like I said, hopefully you're liking your coffee today. And until tomorrow, cheers. What's in your cup?